Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nika, and with a little celeb talk. The baby say that he's going to go to R&B after being canceled for rap. hmm Jonathan, the baby Kirk, is dealing with the fallout of his offensive onstage statements at Rolling Loud Miami. Numerous festivals pulled the Charlotte native from their respective lineups as a result of the backlash. His words at Rolling Out were, and I quote, "If you don't show up today with HIV, AIDS, or any of those deadly sexual transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2 to 3 weeks, then put your cell phone lighter up," the baby told Rolling Loud Miami crowd on July the 25th. He added, "Ladies, if your private parts smell like water, put your cell phone lighter up. Fellas, if you ain't sucking a dude's peen in the parking lot, put your cell phone lighters up," the 29-year-old rapper said. Now, he apologized twice before walking back both apologies. The baby is ignoring the negative reaction to his Rolling Loud comments. The rock star hit maker took to his Instagram stories Monday to joke about the situation. "They done canceled your daddy twin. I'm switching to R&B, F rap," he wrote in the caption for the video, which I'm showing you a caption of it over in the up on the screen. The baby wrote in the caption that the caption is a video, and in the clip, the baby and a young girl are seen singing the chorus to J. Cole's Power Trip featuring Miguel. The baby was widely condemned for what he said about people living with HIV and AIDS and the LGBT community. Music legends like Elton John and Madonna chastised him. Plus, the Boo Man fashion brand parted ways with the Interscope record recording artist. Some other rappers came to the baby defense. Fellow Southerners Boosie Badass and T.I. backed the baby by mentioning openly gay performer Lil Nas X, which led to some people calling both men homophobic as well. 50 Cent, however, took to a more diplomatic approach to address the situation. The hip hop mogul said the baby is really talented, a special artist. He just transitioned from being in that pool that everyone's in the rap as a rap artist. He didn't have a publicist involved. That's why his response took so long. There were reports that radio stations across the country began removing versions of Delupia's Levitating with the Baby from their programming. However, the collaboration is still charting in the top Billboard's weekly 100 rankings. This is a prime example of not knowing when to just shut up. At this point, this boy needs to be quiet. And in time, people will forget some of the harshness of what it is that he said. However, if he continues to make light of that and not really take full ownership, then this could be a rocky road for the baby. He's going to learn one way or the other that fish do die by the mouth. Sometimes you got to just shut up. We all who have any form of a platform, from people who have small platforms such as myself, on up to the Lovely Tees and Tasha Cage and beyond that, we have to take accountability for what we say. That's why it's good to know to preview what you're going to say. Think before you speak is what the old people used to say. Now, do I think this young man should totally be canceled? Probably not. But I do think that he needs to understand that what you think is not always what it is good to say. It's a lot of people that probably agree with some of the statements that he made, but in this climate today, they're never going to come out and say something like that. And one would say that, well, I would appreciate knowing how a person feel about me up front. Clearly not, because y'all canceling this boy over his comments. Now, I was stung by some of the things he said because I am an avid supporter of the LGBT community. However, I struggled with it at first. There were moments in my early years dealings that I didn't even understand what I was feeling or what my daughter was feeling. Never would I ever want to come out and roundhouse kick two community of people. And I damn sure don't make it a practice to come out and say things that I don't know to be true. That's why it's always careful to watch what you say. Now, do I think that he'll recover from this? Probably. He probably will. And if he does, so be it. But I hope that if he does recover from this and he's able to, gain back any of what has been lost, that he learns going forward that everything you think you should not say. And I also think that it's about time that these artists of today learn what having a good PR team on standby is all about. I come from the era of where there were media training as well as great PR people who could go and clear up a lot of your mess. That is probably not so much so today with a lot of these celebrities, these rappers and things of that nature. Probably not so much because they now have this internet. And the internet has been a blessing and a curse to many people. You decide in your heart if you want to forgive this boy. Personally, I wasn't a fan in the beginning with, so it really does not make me any never you mind. It's just sad that today, when he could be doing so much to help the world, that he chose to put out such negativity and false information. And for that, the culture is trying to cancel him. I'll drop the link to the article to which I referenced down in the pinned comments. Get down in the pen and let me know. Do you think that he should move over to R&B? I think that was a joke because what about him that says RRB? I think he needs to stick to the rivers and the lakes that he used to. R&B don't need him. It's already a struggling genre. We are struggling to keep R&B alive today. We don't need people like him involved in it. But again, I will drop the comment the link to the article down in the pinned comment so you can go read it for yourself and let me know. Do you think that he has learned anything? Do you think that in time he will come to understand what it is that he said and why people took it so offensively? Do you feel like we should give him a second chance? Let me know down below. I'm curious to see what you guys are going to say. That's it. That's all. In closing, as always, remember, you do not have to be great to get started, but you have to get started in order to be great. And it is the depth of your struggle that will determine the ultimate height of your success. Have a great remainder to your Wednesday. I plan on doing the same. Peace.